got a feeling I'm about to get put on. I got a feeling that something finna take off. I got a feeling, and it won't be too much longer. Got a feeling coming up on the
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music. I am Cornbread Capone, and today my special guest is a video director, an artist, a businessman.
My brother.
He got his hands in a lot of different things. If you don't know who
I'm pretty excited. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about, DH. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, my brother?
Man, just working, grinding, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having me on. Man, no, we've been supposed to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we've been talking about this, man. I wanted to ask you, was it the video work that you started in first, or was it the artistry that you
Man,
started
I
in?
started with the music, bro. I started with the music.
Okay.
Like, I was, we had voids, you know what I'm saying? We like, bro, man, we needed graphics and visuals and shit. And I used to be part of a label, and we just masterminded and bought cameras and played around, and you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
shit, years later, here we are, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
And
even no more, but shit, I still do the thing.
when did you get your start with the music?
Oh shit, bro! I've been singing shit since I was like 6 or some shit. Like I've been in the game. So like the hip hop shit started around. So I'm thinking, I always been part of the culture. Like behind the scenes, I was managing a label in like '98. We broke a young artist out of Sunnyside and shit. I was more on the business side, but I always had a passion for this shit. I got involved in the music shit like probably 2012 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And the visual side, I mean, you didn't went past music videos and now you're doing movies.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't even believe that shit, but facts. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean, I see it as like a natural progression because even if you go back and study, let's say Hype Williams, for example.
Facts.
Hype Williams was known for the
Amazing visuals.
amazing visuals in the mid-90s.
Yeah, oh my God, bro.
And then he did one movie.
And it was over. That was it.
And he didn't like it. He said he didn't like it.
It was still a classic though. Like
It's still considered classic, but he say that he's like the way it ended. He was like it wasn't. He was like it's supposed to be way more than that. And I was like, really? And I was like,
that's what I said. I'm like, bro.
Like, no, like, but see, I don't know. I'm not on that creative side of the who makes the move because they gotta cut that and
facts. You know what? A lot of stuff. You know what? You're right. A lot of stuff don't make it to the show flow. He probably, you know what I'm saying? You're right. You know what I'm saying?
And I did my research on that, and I was like, wow, that is interesting. A lot of even F. Gary Gray. F. Gary Gray was doing Ice Cube video before he did Friday.
Exactly.
And Friday was the thing that catapulted him, and after that he did all the major movies all the world know. But he started off making videos.
He wasn't completely satisfied with his body of work in Friday. I think everybody first shit is like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Can I cuss him?
Yeah, you curse.
Hey, baby. I'm like that's like a treatment. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, man, like I get that because, man, that's a hell of a process. We our biggest critics too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to ask about the movie side. What is it about making movies that you would see as, I'm not gonna say fun because fun is one thing, but fulfilling, really, that's the word. That's the word.
Oh, you know what? Movies is the new shit that make the hair raise up on my arms. You feel me? Like music do it too, but it's a difference because music is it's a lot about the people you got to work with and all this other kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like depending on who you deal with in music, it'll take some of the fun out of it. You know what I'm saying? Not even the fun, but just the exhilarating shit. But film, dude, that shit is like a roller coaster ride every fucking time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Even the ups and downs, like even the bad shit is like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you have any film projects that are coming out before the end of 2024?
Man, I am working on the Big High with Poppy Too Real, and I'm finishing the edit up with the Daily Vixens, and so we got a couple other things. Got this thing called a Hip Hop Odyssey with Ron Burgess. You feel me? And like, yeah, we got a few things we're working on. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Any music?
Oh shit, every day, bro. We still grinding hard in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Cause like really, that's the core of all this shit to me. Cause that passion gonna forever be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna lose that bug. Like I love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, since we talking about music and this is a music platform, uh, when you riding around, like let's say you might have finished a day of editing, or you might have finished a day of recording music of your own. What does DH pop in his deck when he's riding around chilling?
You know what? I'm like an artist, so it's mood based. Like if I'm going with the OGs, shit, you know, I'm still bumping the classic nigga pop. Man, we was just talking about Nate Dogg the other day because we was talking about a project and we was trying to get some motivation. I was like, they want like singing and shit. I'm like, dude, I'm really feeling some Nate Dogg kind of shit right now. You feel me? Like, so it's always the OGs for me. You feel me? Like Cube and Pac and Face and some of these people I know personally, K Reno and like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a huge Devin fan. Man, you know, Southern shit. Pimp C, Bun B, and fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's
I
just
want
crazy.
I want to ask you about um the current climate in hip hop right now. Um, I had a talk with somebody the other day. He's an artist, but he makes R&B music.
Okay,
And
bet.
and me and him, we have discussions about rap. I can
Right,
have
right,
rap
right.
discussions with him, and I can have R&B discussions with him.
Right,
That's
right.
really we could talk about a lot of stuff that go
Right.
deep in music, but
Because
we could talk.
R&B go deep. R&B go deep, bro. Like with the shit
Oh
they
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
go
we be talking
through.
about we
Yeah,
be talking about '90s R&B a lot
yeah,
because
yeah. That was like the
people
last
talk about when people talk about R&B and what they go to and play
the
is the
90s.
'90s.
Yeah, it's the 90s shit, bro. It's the good
You
shit.
know,
It's the good
but
shit.
as far as rap is concerned today,
Hmm.
it's shifting the climate right now.
Very
It's
much.
pretty much been shifting the climate all year, if depending on how you look at it.
Right.
But been a shift, and the shift is while records are not selling. Nobody is selling records right
Nobody's
now.
selling. That's a fact. That is a fact.
But on the other end of it, you have an audience that wants to hear a little more substance.
Oh,
They want,
facts.
they want to hear, you know what I'm saying? They want it. It's not just the music that'll pacify them for the moment. They
Right.
want to hear music that'll actually stick to you, that'll
Man, look, it's
stay
getting
with
back to like how music was used to be made. Like it was you could eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
you.
like
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 that. That's what I wanted to ask you about. That type of shift is going on right now, and personally, I love it
no,
because
I like it, bro. I like it. I like it. I like it because I mean, and look, I gotta say this from two perspectives: as an engineer and a producer, and like just getting money and working with all the artists and shit. I definitely like that substance is back because you can tell over the last 10 years that music was just different. You know what I'm saying? Probably longer than that, but definitely over the last 10. You know what I'm saying? That shit, because bro, I come from the Motown days and shit. You feel me? I got R&B roots. Like, so this shit's different, different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it ain't none of that.
for real, like it's way, you know what? And like I say, from the business end, I get it. I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because my job, I tell my people my job as an engineer is just to make the shit sound good. And they like, you don't listen to the sounds. I'm like, bro, I heard 1,000 sounds. I don't even know what half these motherfuckers even saying. Like, they not saying nothing. That's why I don't know what they saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got my job is to make them sound good. But I'm happy that substance is coming back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that because I need something I can take with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. Like,
Yeah, and that's real, man. I mean, I ask everybody this question. I have to ask you: do you have a top 10 best rappers?
oh, fucking hell yeah. You know, my shit kind of biased though, bro, because I'm from the South. Some names I would throw in that shit. You know what I'm saying? People be like, bro, really? I'm like, yeah, okay. Look, you know what? This not in any sequential order. You feel me? But all the OGs, Jay-Z, fucking Biggie, Pac, Q. You know what I'm saying? Then you got shit. I nigga DMX. Like you feel me? Like fuck. I even like Fabulous. Like man, the list goes on and fucking on. You know what I'm saying? I can't not mention the Southern G's. You feel me? Like it's so many of these niggas. Like you know what I'm saying? You got Bun and Pimp. You got fucking bro. I'm even a screwhead. You feel me? Like the shit go deep, but I can't not mention Face. That nigga's the king general of this shit. And then bro, and listen, and Devin is. See, I got personal preferences because I like Devin because the nigga crazy. He's from South Park. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, like, yeah, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? And hell, let me see who else I'm gonna throw on this list. What's my honorable mention, niggas? Like, probably even like people like Big Pun and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I fucked with all of it. You know what I'm saying? I was huge influence, big rap influence, nigga. Like, you got Benny Siegel, you know, bro. Oh, the Locks. What the fuck? Oh, Wu-Tang, let me not Outkast and fucking Wu-Tang. You can't, you know what I'm saying? When the shit was real, bro.
That's all my everybody you naming is pretty much
bro. You know what I'm saying? You
stuff
talking
that I
about
listen to, you know what I'm saying? I
still to
mean,
this day. Like I'm saying, albums you can take with you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what's different between these new shits. I only listen to that if on the radio and I don't have a choice. You feel me? I might be in a club and I can't control what they playing. But everything else that I play is the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit I grew up on, nigga, like, cause them niggas was spitting. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They was
yeah.
spitting.
I mean, that's the era, you know what I'm saying? That I call it the second golden era of hip hop
Yeah,
because
I
they
feel like
say the 80s was a golden era, but I call them both the golden
right,
era. Like,
right. Because I did miss out some of the pioneers, you know what I'm saying? That we wouldn't be here without them. But them the other niggas, that's the one I just grew up on. You feel me? Like I definitely have a huge respect for like the originators of this shit from New York, and you know what I'm saying. I know a little bit about my history with that, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hell yeah, I'm talking about the niggas that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm doing. I guess.
oh yeah, you talking about the Rakims and
Yeah, yeah, you feel me? And like the real G's of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. I'm just happy to see the shift because I remember years ago, I don't know who I was talking to, but I was telling them about how rap changed every
You'll
year
find
and a half. Every year and a half to
yeah,
2 years,
yeah.
something happened to where it changed.
That's true. That's true. That
Mhm.
is true.
Just like at the point where I felt like rap was losing its creative touch was probably about 2007 when the quality started going down the drain. And
Yeah,
then
that was the era when they started making a lot of them dance songs and shit. Like so,
it was like the ringtone era.
yeah,
That was
exactly,
the,
exactly.
that
That's what
was when
exactly,
that's when it
exactly.
started taking a nosedive to me, and
Yeah,
I was
in
like,
fact.
but a lot of people became acclimated to this new way of music
You know,
until
I think they tricked them with the ringtones. You know what I'm saying? They tricked them. Like we're gonna give you some new shit y'all ain't never had before. Like, you know what I'm saying?
another thing that happened too that people don't want to admit. Well, I'm quick to point it out because at one point you got to remember, even our hardest of hardcore hip hop artists in the '90s, certain images, certain songs were not being pushed on the radio into the forefront.
Right.
Like
Right.
they would have a single, but it probably wouldn't be something hard, what you would deem hardcore.
No, facts. It was more mainstream because
It
they
was probably more mainstream, and now you could it feel like now you could say whatever you want,
yeah, I
and
call it quality.
if them people behind you and they put their money behind you,
Yeah, you can say whatever. You know,
you
that's a
can hear that. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like
And I'm
less censorship. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like less
I'll
censorship.
be like, boy, like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's a line because I have a responsibility. You know
Fact.
what I'm saying? It doesn't look good for you to reach a certain age and still be talking about the streets and you know, guns and slanging this and
No real
uh,
shit.
you know, you at some point you have to grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
there's a certain thing called adult contemporary. And because rap has now hit 50 years,
Yeah, I saw Jay-Z
we
do it.
have a
Like, yeah,
tier called adult contemporary because there's plenty of artists over the age of 35
they're
who are
still
still
shit.
making quality music.
And you got Jay, you got fucking Wayne. There's a bunch of niggas out here that switched it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because it's natural because I mean, you can't get old and still be rapping about a young man's
Right.
game.
We're not
All
here
that happens.
like busting guns, like all that kind of.
You know what I'm saying? It don't look good when you 40 and you talking about busting guns.
Nah, nigga.
It don't. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere somebody gonna say, okay, like something wrong with this picture. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Or
I ain't seen you on no blocks. Like, yeah, you're right. I ain't been on no blocks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like so the adult contemporary allows those who are within that age range or within that mind frame
right.
to make records
See,
that are different from
the status.
other the
Right.
other groups of artists because you got young artists and they make music for young people.
Facts.
And then you have older artists who make music who I say would be for everybody.
I feel the same. Because everybody still listen to him. Let Jay-Z drop some shit right now. Everybody fucking with. You know?
Yeah, he's gonna sell 1 million instantly. You
It's,
know what I'm saying? Like no problem. And man, I wanted to ask you, musically, do you feel you have a responsibility to the young listeners out there because it's really the young kids,
absolutely.
the younger generation who look up to the to us rappers as role models, whether we like it or not.
Man, I yes, because dude, like I have some projects I fuck with in the hood with like, man, they young, like 12. And the youth, man, they going through way more crazy shit than we did. So I'm definitely trying to reach back and help and like show them a light. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, like my youngest dude I work with, he 13, ankle monitor, just came home from jail. I'm like, bro, if we don't do it, it's gonna be crazy out here. And all of them gunned up. I'm talking about 12, 13 guns, and like army guns, like not no fucking regular guns, like you know what I'm saying. And I've been knowing them since they baby, so I'm like, I fuck with you. I'm trying to show you different. And then they tell me some shit like I went to jail because the studio wasn't open. I'm like, bro, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm trying to show them like good music and guide their talent. And bro, it's just crazy out here. It's just fucking it's insane. You know what I'm saying? It
I
is. Bro.
I have love for those who because I have come across some young people who do get it, who do understand, and they do take a
Right.
liking into things you might put them on, like if I put them on to some older music or
Right.
just something that happened before back in the 90s that they might not know nothing
Never
about.
heard. Yeah, they only know about they tell me some new niggas I ain't never heard. I tell them the OGs. I'm like, man, listen to more of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I agree because it seemed like this the crash out generation.
oh,
They put
bro.
on it's like somebody a comedian said this. I can't remember which comedian. I wish I could, but he said he's like the music's so different now. He was like when you come in the club and they put it on, he was like all of a sudden everything changed. Even the way you standing up changed. You know what I'm saying? Like it changes and people don't realize how much music plays on the psyche and
Oh,
how important
everything.
it is because I keep saying what you listen to is very important because it's not far from who you are and what
Oh
you
yeah.
believe. And most
Absolutely.
people listen to music that they can relate to. And I
And
find myself asking myself this question a lot. Every time I go out in public, I was, more times than many, it's women. And women are playing a certain type of music that I find repulsive.
Nah, for
And I
real.
say to myself, what is it about whole music that makes it appealing to you?
Oh yeah,
And a lot of times I don't have to ask her these questions verbatim to
that's true.
find out
Yeah,
the answer.
you can just see
If
observation.
you could just if you just sit there long enough, you'll see. If you sit there and pay attention, you'll see why. And then you'll be like, oh, okay, well, I guess
I get it now. I get it.
it makes sense. I guess it's a soundtrack to the
Yeah,
life you
life.
lead.
Yeah, it's a life. It's a life anthem, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying. You can turn
Hey,
about this shit. Like,
my thing is cool. Everybody has a choice, you know what I'm saying? But just know, man, when you're making that choice, that's a very, very detrimental choice because if men are as observant of me as I am, they're gonna be walking.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Them red flags like a motherfucker. Red flags
You
like a
know
motherfucker.
what
And
I'm
then
saying?
they
That's
then they be
that's
like,
the
why it ain't no longevity? I'm like, they don't see no longevity in you. Like that's the problem. Like you know what I'm saying? Because that's what the girls be wondering. Like that's their question. Like why these dudes ain't investing lifetimes in me? I'm like, hey man, you just not portraying the right attributes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. But before we get up out of here, is there anything that you would like to say? Anything that you would like to promote?
bro, I got a show coming up on the 21st at the Magic Flower. Man, hopefully you'll be in the building. I don't know what you got going on because media's bro, it's gonna be a live. We got performances and the media and the shit. And I want to thank you for having me too, bro. You know, we locked in. You feel me? Like shit. And bro, that's pretty much it, man. And shout out to my people. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
All right. And on behalf of DH, I am Cornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty, real hip hop music. And until next time, everybody, peace
Peace,
and
man.
love, because that's what the world need in a major way.
Oh yeah, we
Peace.
need some of that. Facts, facts. And thanks again, brother, for having me. And we're gonna link up in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you.
Already, my brother. You have a good one.